Brought to you by Blackmagic Design, the world's highest quality products for the feature film, post and broadcast industries. Blackmagicdesign.com. And by the Tonkawa Film Festival, celebrating short films from around the world. tonkawafilmfestival.com.
All right, so Mila DeGray, you're in the film In Memoriam, playing the guitar. You are a musician. Were there any parallels between being on camera and performing live in front of an audience?
Oh yeah, it was exactly the same, except a little bit more intimidating just because there is a huge camera and people watching your every move, which is the same as performing, but it's different because it's forever solidified in the world, like you're being recorded and it's just there, you know? And I guess it's similar also in the way that I don't know, people are just watching you, like just all eyes on you, and it's like, just gotta give it my all and try my best, you know?
Yes, the all-seeing eye sees all. Now, do you see more in front of camera appearances from yourself in the future based on your experience with this?
Honestly, I hope so. I mean, I really want to, and it'd be really great to play a musician again in any sort of film or movie or anything, you know? Music videos feel similar though, like when I'm recording for my stuff, so yeah, I'd definitely be down to do that.
Excellent. And how does it feel to be here at the 25th anniversary of the venerated Tribeca Film Festival?
Honestly, I cannot believe it. Like I never would have thought that this would be something to happen ever. Like I was just making music, putting it out there, trying my best, and I can't really process it, but I'm just trying to be in the moment and appreciate it all for what it is.
Now, Merrick, tell me what character you play in the film In Memoriam.
Yes, I play Ricky. I am in a sitcom in a flashback. Yes.
So you bristle up against Langston in his early career. Tell me, does that relationship, is it positive?
We don't get to see too much of Ricky interacting with Langston outside of the sitcom, but it's clear that Langston is a little bit haunted by those early encounters, I think. As you'll see in the scene, things get a little bit strange.
Now, doing this film, has this caused you to consider your future years and how you may look back on your formative experiences in film and television?
Yeah, I did think quite a bit about that, and I think that I'll look back at them in a very positive light. I'm very happy with what I've done with my career so far, and I hope to keep going and making more cool things.
Back-to-back Tribeca festivals. We were here last year with a documentary that celebrated your life, followed you around for a bit. Now you're back again, 25th anniversary. How does it feel to be back in New York City?
Always good to be back in New York City for a few days. If I'm here too long, I don't really know what to do anymore. But I've been, eating good food. I went to the theater. Maybe I'll get to a museum. I'm staying at a director.
My apologies.
I'm staying at I like the hotel I'm staying at. I'm out walking around. The weather's been great. I'm just doing what I do in New York.
Now, this film is all about legacy, and you've left such a great body of work. Has this reframed any way you look at the way people may look at you after you passed?
I don't know, man. I don't know really what happens when I pass, or I don't know that I think about it that much. I hope that people, if my material and what I've done lives on to sort of make people laugh or feel better, then it's great. But I can't get too hung up on legacy.
If you were a betting man, will we see you in the Academy Awards in Memoriam?
I don't see how that's going to happen, but sure, if you want to think that. But I don't know. I don't generally win things.
So you're in the film In Memoriam. Tell me what character you play.
I play the role of Angelina.
And who is Angelina to Langston?
Angelina has a fun fling with Langston. She's a light, fun, flirty character.
And is that you, or were you acting?
A little bit of both.
That's fair.
A little bit of both. I can be light, fun, and flirty, but I can also be, quiet, calm, little bit deep and dark, all the things, yes. There's a little bit of me in there.
Now, this film balances comedy and a very heavy topic.
Yes.
What was the atmosphere of the set? What was the temperature on set while dealing with these two conflicting ideologies?
I think it's easier than you would think. I mean, when you think about life, there's always heaviness with joy, and there's always joy with heaviness. So it felt very natural to me. It didn't feel like, anything crazy. It still felt like a warm, welcoming set, but when it needed to get serious, it got serious.
Now, you worked with a lot of heavy hitters. There's a lot of heavy hitters on this film.
Yeah.
Did anyone intimidate you before you met them?
Well, I didn't film with Sharon Stone at all, but we did a screening at Warner Brothers for the cast, and she was there. And I mean, she's an icon. And I got to meet her. She could not be warmer. She is so friendly and so open and so warm. And that was the one person that intimidated me a little bit. And I mean, she's awesome.
Do you think she was going to come at you with an ice pick?
No. No. But you never know, you know what I mean? You never know.
It's always nice when you meet your heroes and they're great.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the premiere.
So nice to meet you.
So you were in the film In Memoriam. Tell me what character you play.
So I have the honor of playing Aurora, who happens to be Marc Maron's character's girlfriend.
Which era?
One of, I should say. Present.
Were there any cold feet working with Maron? We've gotten to know him so intimately thanks to his podcast. And so when you approach him on set, was there any trepidation that you maybe knew him too well and you wouldn't be able to see him as a character?
Well, I was able to work with him a decade ago on his show, Maron. So we already had a nice relationship. That's how I ended up in this movie, is because we became friends. And it was a really lovely experience having that familiarity, and to allow myself to see him become something else. Because I don't think we have had a lot of opportunity to do that with Marc, because he is so about his person, you know? So it's kind of nice.
And tell me about working with writer-director Rob.
I was so excited to work with Rob. We met before filming. That was sort of my audition process for this. So it was really nice because we've talked about his other projects, which really center around family and caretaking, and I'm a mom to a child with special needs, and so exploring those topics are really important to me. So, and he's so tender. He's just such a tender and loving man that I felt very comfortable being vulnerable on set. So it was a joy.
Did working on this film give you any preoccupations with the idea of your own legacy and how you may be remembered when you pass?
Yes, and I think just by nature of being an actor, right? And that Langston is an actor. Like, we're always in our head about, is this it? Is this enough? Like, where does this go? Who am I? What is my identity if I'm not doing this? And so I definitely have confronted with the idea before. So yeah, I try to just be present and separate from all of that and enjoy the heat of the city, or, you know, the cool breeze on a Sunday.
Or being at the Tribeca Film Festival for his 25th anniversary.
Being at the Tribeca Festival for the 25th anniversary for my first time. So that's a pretty big deal.
Yes, definitely be here for that.
Yeah.
Enjoy. You were in the film In Memoriam. What character do you play?
I play Marc's publicist. I play Marc Maron's publicist, Rachel.
And I imagine that's a very challenging role.
Yes and no. More fun. But every role I think is challenging because, you know, you want to do your best and you just hope that you can be, you know, add value to any project that you're in.
But I've worked with publicists, and I know their jobs can be very demanding, and some of their clients can be very, let's say, mercurial. Is that the case in this film?
Yes, I would say that. And it's also quite dark, you know, dark subject matter. So I love the way that Rob handled all of that. I think it's really cool when you can take something so dark and make people laugh about it and make people be introspective about something like death and cancer and, you know, things that we all deal with in our lives. It's part of real life, but, you know, it can also be transformative, and death can be the beginning of something.
Yeah. So what was the temperature like on set while balancing these these light and dark elements?
Oh, it was wonderful. Also, the cast is like class act. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better cast. And, you know, Marc is known for his dark comedy, so I really just learned a lot, and it was just really cool to be, you know, on screen with all of these legends.
Now, Megalyn, doing this role, did this give you any inkling of considering your own legacy after you pass?
Yeah, I did think, like, will I be in the In Memoriam category? I don't know. I think your legacy is really like, are you happy with your life? Are you happy with what you did? Are you happy with the choices that you made? And it's interesting to think of like the desire to be in the In Memoriam category of the Oscars actually somehow having more meaning or making your life more meaningful when really, you know, you are the person who makes your life meaningful. If it was meaningful to you, then that's all that matters.
It's not about recognition or achievement, it's about satisfaction.
Yeah. Or can you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm okay and I'm happy with what I did?
Now, is this your first time attending the Tribeca Film Festival?
This is my second time.
Excellent. Well, this is a momentous occasion, the 25th anniversary. So how does it feel to be here for that milestone?
I just feel so blessed that I am able to be a part of this community and to be doing what I love and to be in this, you know, with legends, doing what I love. I started acting as a kid and I'm still doing it. So to me, that's such a gift. Whether I'm in the In Memoriam category or not, I did it.
That's right. You're here now.
I'm here.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the festival. Nice to meet you. So you have the thankless job of playing Marc Maron's on-screen daughter.
Thank you every day.
How is it working with him?
Oh, he's amazing. I mean, he's amazing. He's so funny and spontaneous, and yeah.
Now, did you get to spend any time developing a relationship off camera before filming started?
Yeah, we did. We hung out, got food. He showed me this really great restaurant that I ended up eating at for like the whole shoot in LA. Shout out Pine and Crane. And we listened to music. Marc collects records, so he has like a lot of music in his house. And it sounds like horrible, but I kind of am a few years in now, but I've only recently been like getting into rock music, like for real. And he showed me the band Television. And yeah, I obviously I love music too, so it was nice that we both had that love for music.
Well, Tribeca, especially in recent years, is doing a lot more music documentaries. So maybe we might see a television documentary from a talented young director.
That would be super cool. I performed the other night at an event that Richard Hell was at, so we technically shared the stage, which is pretty cool.
There you go. I think it's going to happen. Now, how does it feel to be here at the 25th anniversary of the Tribeca Film Festival?
Are you kidding? It's amazing. Like, we're in the best city in the world. The sun is shining. It's amazing.
All right. Hi.
Hey, Justin.
I'm a big fan of Lady of the Manor. When's your next film coming out? When's your next film coming out?
Oh, man. I would love to do another one. I don't know. It's been a little... Family life, personal life has been kind of busy. So hopefully next couple of years. Yeah, I have some ideas. That'd be fun. Thank you for saying that.
Of course. No, you and your brother made a wonderful film, and we got to talk about it back when it came out, and I can't wait for the next one.
This is the BTRP Media Network.